Hi, I'm Dylan Osterhaus. I am a graduate student in the Department of Natural Resources, Ecology, and Management at Iowa State University, and my master's research focuses on the Topeka Shiner and Oxbows in Iowa. Over the last 2 years, we've caught over 6,000 fish at this site, representing around 20 species each year. Our most abundant species has been the black bullhead, which we did not manage to collect today, but our second most abundant species over the last 2 years has been the common shiner. One of the main goals of these oxbow restorations is to benefit the federally endangered Topeka shiner by providing critical habitat that the species relies on for reproduction. We did not manage to collect any Topeka shiners today, however, we have captured over 500 at this site in the last 2 summers combined. The Topeka shiner is a federally endangered species in Iowa, and the listing of this species resulted from the declines in the population and distribution of the species, which is mostly correlated with habitat loss across the range. This habitat loss is likely due to the loss of oxbow and floodplain habitats in Iowa as the landscape was transitioned from a native prairie landscape to agriculture and these habitats were destroyed. Habitat restoration in the form of oxbow restoration has provided numerous new habitats across the landscape in the Boone River watershed for the species, which has led to us collecting higher numbers of the species at these sites, including over 500 at this one site in the last 2 summers, which is extremely exciting given the rarity of the species in Iowa. These restorations are also extremely beneficial for a wide variety of other flora and fauna such as waterfowl, ducks, geese, also aquatic invertebrates, aquatic plants, many mammals, as well as turtles and other amphibians, and really the landscape as a whole benefits from having these habitats present within the floodplain of the river. The common shiner is one of the most abundant species in this site. We collected over 4,000 at this site over the last 2 summers. When we're sampling these sites, we pull a seine across the entire length of the oxbow and then count and measure each fish that we collect after identifying them to species. Once we are done taking our data, we return the fish to the oxbow unharmed. Prior to restoration, this site held no water. Currently, there is plenty of water in this site, which provides good quality habitat for a variety of fish, including sport fish such as this bluegill, as well as many northern pike and black bullheads. These oxbows also provide a great recreational opportunity for the landowners whose land they're on in the form of fishing and also for waterfowl and upland game hunting. These oxbows provide great habitat for a variety of animals other than fish, such as the crayfish and tadpoles and frogs we have in here, as well as turtles. Other than the Topeka shiner, many other rare species of fish in Iowa benefit from these oxbows restorations, such as the carmine shiner we have in here, as well as plains top minnow, rock bass, and Iowa darter. The restoration of these oxbows is extremely beneficial to a variety of flora and fauna in Iowa. And given the small impact these oxbows have on the amount of land they take up and the huge impact they have on our native flora and fauna, they are a great investment for Iowa's water quality in the future.